In this Java program, you're going to be finding the wages given to employees 1, 2, and 3. So we shall start with the public class, which is the basics component. We define the private static final double minimum wage as 8. Private static final int hours worked, we initialize it to 60. Then we shall calculate the pay. Shall say public static. This is private static final double minimum wage equals to 8. Private static final int hours worked equated to 60. Then we shall calculate the pay using public static void calculate pay double base pay int, that's number of hours worked. So we shall come here and use our if come here and in this if statement, if you want to calculate if the base pay is equal to minimum wage, then we shall return error the base pay is less than the minimum wage. Now then in the next if statement, if clause, not the statement and if clause, if hours worked greater maximum hours, we shall print error hours worked exceeds the maximum allowed hours. Now here we define pay, which is double if number of hours worked is less or equal to 40, the pay will be equal to hours worked times base pay, or else int overtime hours is equal to hours worked minus 40. We shall define here our double regular pay. Double regular pay is equal to 40 times base pay. Then overtime pay, which is a double, so being equal to overtime times base pay times 1.5. Then our pay will be equal to pay equals regular pay plus overtime. So here we shall print our message in the console, it is total pay equals to pay, and we have said pay equals to regular pay plus overtime. Then we define here the main method, which is main method. Now we have our array of employees, so we shall be iterating over this array and of employees, then we calculate their pay. So we shall use the for loop to iterate over the employees with base pay and number of hours worked. So if employee for employee in employee, for employee in employees, system.print employee base pay, concatenate it with employee.base pay plus number of hours worked plus employee dot hours worked. So here we shall come and calculate the pay using this method. Calculate the pay in this method, which is having employee calculate pay employee don't base pay employee don't hours worked. Now here we shall also define a class employee having parameters as double base pay int hours worked. Then we define the public employees double base pay int number of hours worked. The public employee as a constructor defining double base pay and integer number of hours worked. Then we shall initialize number of hours worked. Initialize the parameters here. This dot base pay equal to base pay. This dot hours worked equals to hours worked. So this is our program, our Java program which is being used to calculate the employee earnings or base pay of the employees. So after writing our code, so let's try to run our program and see. Click on the run and run and see. Let's run our program and see. It's now running. Now our program has been executed. The employee base pay equal to 7.8 hours worked 35. Error base pay is less than minimum wage. Employee base pay is 2.2 hours worked 47. Total pay is 414.1. Error employee base pay is 10 hours worked 73. Returns an error since we defined that an worker works whose number of hours worked is greater or equal to 60 returns an error. So in our program here has had to execute an error since the number of maximum hours worked exceeds the maximum allowed ones in our program. So that's how our code is.